Yeah, my name's Steve, and I'm diagnosed with schizoaffective bipolar type. So it's kind of a mix of both worlds of schizophrenia and bipolar mood swings and stuff like that. So before I did deep TMS, my life was pretty much typically in shambles. Day to day, I didn't know where I'd be, what I'd want to do, or even if I'd want to do anything. So my depression would put me in a position where maybe I didn't want to go out that day. I'd cancel things with friends or family, or I wouldn't do really important things and like mow the lawn or just simple tasks. I just couldn't do them. Or they would take time, or they get neglected. There was a lot of neglect, neglect myself and my eating habits and how I took care of myself, and I didn't want that anymore. And so trying deep TMS was the next thing to try. As far as treatment, I've always been able to find meds that, well, not always, I would say from the beginning I started with meds, and then I tried different brands, different styles of, different angles of medication, and some have worked, some haven't. Most of them have had pretty good success, but in terms of the depressive aspect, I haven't been able to get a handle on that at all. So when I first came in to do deep TMS, I learned that it was actually pretty simple to get into. And I mean, it's just as easy as just putting a helmet on. You strap in, and then you get used to the sensation of it, and then just immediately after the first session, I was driving home and I was like, things seemed so different. The colors were brighter, and everything seemed heightened, and it was just like, wow, I didn't realize there was this extra sense, is what it kind of felt like was going on. Overall, the effect ended up being that I found myself having more motivation to do not just regular tasks or day-to-day stuff, but I started to think long-term again, and I was able to have motivation for deeper things in life, not just surface level. And I found that I could go back to school, or I'm planning to go back to school because of this. I feel like I'm able to conquer it, and I'm mentally prepared to have the motivation and drive. So deep TMS changed things for me entirely. I was able to trust my moods better, and by being able to trust myself, I could trust my decisions, and those decisions would be key to making my life better. And I feel like I want to keep doing this because I want to keep feeling this way. And it's kind of my, it's like my little secret, I get to, get to feel this way, and not everyone knows about this, and I think more people do. I think it needs to be less of a kind of I think people are starting to learn more about it and realizing its effects, and I think once people that truly need it get a chance to try it, it'll do wonders for them. If you're looking into deep TMS, you have nothing to lose. It's non-invasive. There's no side effects. It's not like medications where you have to try it for a while, hope it works, try a different brand. I spent 5 to 7 years just dialing in my current meds, and I've changed them here and there since even, or altered them in some ways. TMS is instant. I have no regret trying it. There was only positives, only gains. It's the only thing that's worked for depression for me, ever. Depressive drugs have triggered the other symptoms I have with schizoaffective, and it doesn't do that. It doesn't trigger those extra symptoms, so it's pure and to the point, and it gets the job done. So that's what I like about it. So now in the morning when I wake up, I want to wake up, and I want to do things, and I do things. I get things done. My wife notices a difference, and the people around me notice a difference, and that's even reward enough to take this, is the people around you get to benefit as well.